Welcome, Professor Oki and my classmates. My name is Francis Frankie Chazikatu, and this is my presentation on anti-crop warfare and its evaluation through the eyes of a consequentialist. So, what is anti-crop warfare? Well, from the title itself, you can see that it is the act of purposefully destroying enemy crops, specifically during wartime. This can be seen through burning down the crops, hacking them down physically, or in a more modern way, spraying down pesticides through airplanes. And one famous example of this would be Agent Orange. From the years of 1962 to 1971, the US military during the Vietnam War employed this. They used Agent Orange, which was a mixture of chemicals including dioxide, which is highly toxic in even the smallest percentage. They used this in order to reduce vegetation cover, which enemy troops could hide in, and to destroy the crops that those same enemy troops needed to survive upon. And these have effects that last even to this day, which include cancers, miscarriages, and in newborns, physical deformities and mental issues. And a more modern form of this warfare is the Israel and Gaza situation. In 2014, after a conflict between Israel and Palestine resulted in a Palestinian agricultural experiment station to be destroyed, Gaza farmers noticed Israeli planes spraying pesticides onto their crops near the border. And this destroyed over 3,000 square meters of crops in the first year alone. And doing the math, since this is an ongoing issue, one can tell that there are major repercussions of this. The Israeli military has come forward saying that they have done this in order to reduce areas where IEDs can be hidden and criminal activity can be done. However, it is highly speculated with good reason that that is not the sole reason alone, and yet the people of Gaza are suffering for this. And the moral method of consequentialism. It is only but one of four moral methods, which are relativism, deontology, consequentialism, and teleology. And according to Mark Allman in his book, Who Would Jesus Kill?, the moral method of consequentialism bases the morality of an action according to the results or outcomes it produces. If an action produces good results, then a consequentialist would say that is a good action. If a choice has negative repercussions, then consequentialist would argue to not follow that it is bad. And according to a consequentialist, anti-crop warfare would not be permitted for mainly two reasons. Reason number one, anti-crop warfare, when implemented by one large party, can be easily duplicated by others. This can be seen in the United States, which was one of the leading researchers of biological warfare. They halted their research in fear of smaller parties duplicating their research and working upon it. Fortunately, it was halted, and in fact, that is the main reason why anti-crop warfare is called the poor man's nuclear weapons. And second reason is that there are devastating immediate and future effects which affect non-combatants. Immediate effects include starvation, which has happened when natural disease wiped out the staple crop for countries, resulting in the death of millions. It would mean that anti-crop warfare would have even more damage. In addition, many people, specifically farmers, lose their livelihoods when their crops are ruined, and farmlands become unfit for farming, which has happened for the farmers in the Gaza Strip due to the Israeli military's actions. And future effects include what was mentioned for the victims of Agent Orange, including cancers, miscarriages, and in newborns, physical deformities and mental issues. And as a result of these, results in an overall decrease in the quality of life. And these affect not only target populations, but due to unpredictable factors, non-combatants are affected as well. For example, the people of Laos, a neutral neighboring country of Vietnam, suffered from the same effects of Agent Orange, since those winds blew the harmful mixture into their areas. And these are all my sources which I referenced information from, and I will leave you with this quote from Matthew S. Messelson, a renowned expert in biological weaponry. And I will leave you with I thank you, and I hope you learned something well, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you again.